Hello everybody! Now in this video we're going to again work in our yellow Nelson Fiction course book, and we're going to start Unit 8, and that will be actually the poem itself on page 36. I wonder why Dad is so thoroughly mad. I'll read that to you in just a minute. And then we will look at the spelling section and the writing sentences section on pages 38 and 39. In this video, we will not talk about the writing section. The writing section will be a separate video to deal with writing a poem. And it's called, I Wonder Why Mom is so thoroughly glum. Mum and glum. So glum means like sad and gloomy and stuff like that. Okay? But we will separate the two videos. In this one, Unit 8, we will talk about the poem. We will do the spelling section. We will do the writing section. And then we'll stop. Okay? Alright, now I'm going to read to you the funny little poem, rhyming poem, that begins our Unit 8, I Wonder Why Dad is so thoroughly mad, on page 36. Okay? Now, hopefully you can see this. If not, you have to look at your own book, and you should have your own book. Okay? All right, here we go. I wonder why Dad is so thoroughly mad. I can't understand at all. Unless it is the bee still float in his tea, or his underwear pinned to the wall. Perhaps it's the dye on his favorite tie, or the mousetrap that snapped at his shoe, or the pipe full of gum that he found with his thumb, or the toilet sealed tightly with glue. It can't be the bread crumbled up in his bed, or the slugs someone left in the hall. I wonder why Dad is so thoroughly mad. I can't understand at all. I could understand why Dad is so thoroughly mad, personally. We have some little characters here. So, in the poem, as you can see, mad, Dad rhymed together in the first sentence. There are 3 verses, and each verse has a rhyming pattern. And you have Dad, and in the middle, rhyming with mad at the end, all rhyming with the last word in the last sentence, and this sentence 1 and sentence 3, the middle word rhymes with the last word. So Dad with mad, bee with tea, and then the second and fourth sentences rhyme together, all, wall. And this is the same pattern in this poem for the second and the third verse. You have dye, tie, shoe, gum, thumb, glue. Shoe and glue. They're spelled differently, but the sound is the same. Okay? And again in the last verse, it's the same pattern. Bread, bed, hall, dad, mad, all. This is the pattern of this type of poem, okay? Okay, so we will take a look at that again later. Now I'd like you to open your book to page 38, and we're going to look at the spelling. Now this actually you've done already in your Nelson spelling lessons, and we talked about those little bits of words, tiny bits that we add to the end of a word, and we called those suffixes, right? Suffix. Those little bits of words that we add to the beginning of a word, we call them prefix. And here is a review of the suffixes fo and li. It's very simple, okay? Easy review, okay? So here in A, it just would like you to add the li to each word, and the first one has been done for you. And then you make a sentence with one of these li words you've created. In part B, it wants you to add the fo to these words, and the first one has been done for you. And then that to is also to just write a word, a sentence with the full word at the end. Okay, so very simple exercises for spelling, reviewing the full and the li suffixes, which we've already learned normally if you've been doing your spelling. Writing sentences in this section is working with a concept of male and female words and the gender neutral gender words. We call these gender words the words that take and signify female or male. And so in this list you have words that mean a boy or a man or something that's male, like a male animal, a male dog. My daughter's puppy Mugi-chan, is a male dog. My daughter's goldfish is a male goldfish, Kenshin. So those two are male animals. Well, one's an animal, one's a fish. You would use he, him, and his. These are different kinds of pronouns, and they are male or masculine gender words. For something that's feminine, you would use she, her, hers. Okay? And these are for girls, women, or female animals. Okay? Very good. And then you have the gender neutral words. They don't mean male or female. Okay? I, we, us, they, it. Okay? And these words are a kind of pronoun. Okay? They replace a noun or a group of nouns. Okay? So you have gender words, she, her, hers, he, him, his, and neutral, not gender words, neutral. So that means neutral, no gender. I, we, us, they, it. Okay, now an example that we use these words, I wrote a little sentence. Felix said the ball was Felix's ball. So if we want to replace Felix with a pronoun, we would have to replace it with he said the ball was Felix's ball. Now, if we wanted to replace the ball with a pronoun, the ball is neither a male or a boy or a male animal, so we have to use a gender neutral. The ball is neutral, so it's an it. He said it was Felix's ball. So with Felix not being the person who was saying that it was his ball, therefore we can actually put a possessive pronoun here, okay, with his. Because Felix is a boy, we replaced it with the subject pronoun he. The ball was neutral with an it, so he said it was his ball. His ball. Okay? That's how you can use these kinds of pronouns. Okay, this is a little bit a difficult concept, so just take your time and do it carefully. You can ask for help either by WhatsApp or email, or ask Mommy and Daddy to help, okay? Now here, what it would like you to do is to copy these sentences. However, the yellow words, okay, which are often nouns, you need to replace them with the pronouns that are in the box. So in the first one, it says, Dad said Sarah should help. So dad is a man, an adult male, so it is he, just like Felix, he. He said Sarah is a girl's name. So this person should help. So she has to be used. It's not the beginning of the sentence, so it can't be a capital she. It is in the middle of the sentence. So Dad said she should help. Okay, so you have to put these two words and replace the yellow ones, and you rewrite the sentence. Number one has been done for you. It's a complicated exercise. If you have questions, you can ask me or ask Mommy and Daddy. Then it wants you to try to make, in part B, your own sentence using the gender words he and his. Okay? Okay. Very good. Now, the writing part is in a separate video, which we will look at together, in which we're going to discuss poetry and how to make this, this type of poem. And the title of what we're going to do is called, I Wonder Why Mum is So Thoroughly Glum. And so it's going to be following the same rhythm as I Wonder Why Dad is So Thoroughly Mad, poem that we just listened to. Okay, so that'll be a separate video that we will do together. This one, just work on your spelling and writing sentences. Okay? Okay, bye-bye.